Hello friends, it's Kristine Vicente with Queen City Stamp Art. I am a silver level Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in Statesville, North Carolina. I'm a member of the North Carolina Demonstrator group, and today I'm taking part in the blog hop where North Carolina demonstrators are showing off some of these beautiful fun fold cards. And so today I'm going to be sharing a faux front step fun fold card. This card looks so complicated, but I promise you it's super easy. You're going to love making it. We're going to be decorating it today with the products that you can find in the July to December mini catalog on pages 8 and 9. This is the Sweetest Christmas collection of product. We're going to be using both of the stamp set bundles, the Stampin' Die bundles, and some of this beautiful paper. And I'm going to show you first how to make the base card, and then we'll decorate it. But I want you to know that there is a project sheet on my blog post related to this. So you're watching the video, which is great, but there is a sheet that you can print off, a little PDF that you can print off with all the measurements and a photograph of the card. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside for a minute, and I'm going to bring in my trimmer. And you will find that when you get to the PDF, it will have all the measurements that I'm going to share right here. But basically, to create the base card, you need 2 pieces of cardstock. So I chose Garden Green, and the first piece measures 11 by 4 1/4. So it's basically half a sheet of cardstock. The second piece measures 2 1/2 by 9. Okay, now we're going to score these together. I thought I could score them with you instead of scoring them on my own. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to lay the long edge at the top of the trimmer, and we're going to lay the cardstock at the 1 inch mark, and we're going to score at 1 inch. Then we're going to slide it over and score it at 2 inches. And then we're going to slide it all the way over to 6 1/2 inches. And that's it for this piece. So you're scoring at 1 inch, 2 inch, and 6 1/2 inches. Then for this piece, we're going to turn this one and put the long edge at the top of the trimmer also. And we're going to score this one at 3 1/2 inches. And that's it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to fold on the score lines, and I'm going to start by folding that small section down. I'm going to use my bone folder just to get a nice crisp fold. And then we'll fold up on the next line. And then we'll fold down again. So basically what you have here now is a card that is folded and in this little pattern. So this is basically your base card that you'll open, and this will be the inside greeting. And then we're going to add this panel. So we're going to fold on the score line. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the long edge, and at the on the back, at the bottom, we're going to put a little bit of adhesive. And we're going to line this up with the front of the card. So right here in the center, I'm just going to center this from side to side and lay this panel right on the front of the card at the bottom. So we're going to glue it right here to this little tiny front panel. Then we're going to close the card up completely like this and flip it over, and we'll add some adhesive here, and we'll just fold this piece onto the back of the card and glue it like this. And that's how you end up with this gorgeous 3D effect. So this is a really beautiful card, very, very simple to make, as I said. Just these 2 pieces glued together in the appropriate spot make a beautiful card. Now I took the liberty of cutting a bunch of pieces to get ready to make this card, to finish it. So we'll decorate it now. The Designer Series paper pieces that you need measure 1 inch by 4 1/4 inches, and one piece that measures 3/4 of an inch by 4 inches. So these 2, we're just going to put some adhesive on these, and we're going to tuck them in here, right under that front section. put a little bit of adhesive in there and just tuck this right in underneath that front, right on the side here, just to decorate the side. And then this little piece, this 3/4 inch by 4 inch piece, is gonna go on the front of the card. So we're gonna decorate the front like this. And what's nice is this piece kind of covers the seams where these two pieces meet. And so it just gives it a much smoother look. Then for the front piece, you're also gonna need 2 pieces of white. So I chose the Wintry 3D embossing folder, and I embossed this piece. This measures 2 1/4 by 4 1/2. And this piece is gonna go right on the front of the card. So I'm just gonna layer that on now. And I'm aligning the bottom with the designer series paper. Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm not. I'm gonna just center this panel right on the front of the card, just like that. There we go. So it's centered, it's not aligned. It's centered right on this front panel. Then I'm going to do a little bit of stamping. So now that it's basically, the paper's laid down, let's get our stamps and our ink out. So I die cut one of the banner shapes from the banner dies. And I'm going to use, let's see, I'm going to use the red ink to stamp the banner. I'm just going to ink that up and line it up with the front here. Just like that. And then I'm going to pull out my garden green ink. And I'm going to add the sentiment. So that'll be for the front. And then for the inside of the card, let's see here, I have some additional stamps. So these are from the candy cane stamp set. So I'm going to just add a couple of little sprigs. Like that. With the green ink, and then with the red, I'm going to add the sentiment for the inside of the card. I'll close these up so I don't get my fingers in them. And then we'll just finish assembling the card. So now I'm going to bring the card back in, and this piece is going to go on the inside. So I'm going to open that up and add some tape runner adhesive right to the back. And just add this panel right to the inside. And then we'll close this and we will add the candy cane elements. So these candy canes I die cut from some of the designer series paper. So there's a sheet in there that has all these candy canes on it, and the dies align perfectly with the candy canes. And so I was able to pick a couple of candy canes that matched but went in different directions. So now we can add them to the front. So I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive on the back and add this to the front of my card here like this. And then I'll add this one as well. And I'm just going to kind of cross them in the front like this. Then I'm going to add some dimensional adhesive to the banner that I stamped. And we'll add this to the front of the card, just like this. And then I also die cut a little sprig here. So I'm going to add some flat adhesive to this and tuck this into my design here, like that. And I think I have one other little die cut piece. I have a little fern somewhere here. I'm not sure where it went. So I will add the fern later, or the other little sprig, but you get the idea. And now I'm just going to add a little basic white twine bow to the design. And I'm going to add this with a glue dot. bottom. And then to finish this card, I will add a few of these little red rhinestones. Just like that. So I hope you enjoyed the little fun fold today. This is a real wower. I think this one is very exciting. I love how it looks when it's standing up, because it's sort of, this center panel sort of pops up off the front of the card, so it gives it a really elegant look. You can decorate these a number of ways, and I hope you'll give this one a try. Please enjoy the rest of the blog hop, and thanks so much for stopping by.